in their nice arena. Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell out to start with Mack and Anderson. Play in the Team Alaska end here. Marcotte in the corner with it, moves it for Anderson behind the net. Anderson fumbles the puck a little bit, but gets it out to Yackel, clears the zone up to Marcotte. Into the zone, Marcotte one-on-one, quick shot saved by the Rough Riders goaltender. Change the lines, quick 26-second shift. Stelrecht out, Gonzalez and Sherman. Mack and Anderson still out there on the blue line. Stelrecht in for the draw, wins it back to Mack. Mack, top of the circle, fires blocked. Stelrecht trying to hunt the puck down. Gonzalez loses an edge for a minute. Rough Riders clear. Anderson back in a race, gets body position, holds up the puck for Sherman. Sherman in there now. Stelrecht comes in. 3-on-2 battle. Anderson comes out with the puck. Fires across for Gonzalez. Unable to clear. Rough Riders hold it in. Rough Riders now. That's blocked aside by Mack, who's tripped, and we've got a penalty call on the Rough Riders. 1 minute and 1 second into the game, we get the first penalty. Minor penalty for tripping to the Rough Riders. Team Alaska to the power play. Marcotte, Yackel held out there. Hunziker out as well. Learman comes out to complete the power play line. Marcotte draws back to Learman. Learman with it. He'll move it for Yackel. Yackel goes to center for Marcotte, goes through him. Hunziker on the far side with it. Wrapped around. Yackel unable to hold it. Learman with it now in his own end. Look to get the power play going again. Hunziker back further. He's going to wheel and get some speed, come out of the defensive zone, through the neutral zone. Rough Riders stick the puck away and send it down. Learman back for that. He's got a forechecker after him. Forechecker wipes out. Now it's 5-on-3 if they hurry. Up for Marcotte. Marcotte in. Drops it back for Hunziker. Hunziker looking for a pass. Goes to Marcotte in the middle. Marcotte, he's checked by two players. Puck comes loose and out. Rough Riders on a breakaway here. Anderson trying to back check, but he's not going to get there. The shot saved by DeCarlo. Djokovic is in net, I think. No, DeCarlo's in net. I'm sorry. No, Djokovic is in net. Good grief. Get my eyes checked. Anderson's got it. Still on the power play here. 50 seconds remain. Mack through center. Mack out there now with Sherman, Gonzalez, and Stelrecht. Anderson out as well. Mack holds that in, but the Rough Riders able to clear. 35 seconds left on the power play. Anderson will take it behind the net. Reverse across for Stelrecht. He looks to exit the zone. He's checked as he enters. Sherman with it now, drops for Stelrecht. Stelrecht from the bottom of the circle moves it up to Learman. Learman all the way across for Mack. Mack rips a shot in the goal. Power play goal. There's 13 seconds left on the penalty as Mack from the top of the circle buries the wrist shot. Low to the far side. Beats the Rough Riders goalie. Team Alaska on top, 1-0. 14-12 left in the first period. Held line, Spain and Hunziker come out. Nelius and Long take up the defensive duties. Rimmed off the glass by the Rough Riders and sent back in by Spain. Held in on the forecheck. Rough Riders pass it up. Held in by Spain at the blue line though. Puck hits the official on the half wall. Rough Riders control. Hunziker on the forecheck. They evade him. Move it to the middle now. Rough Riders skate it out. They got a man ahead. Move the puck. Skate it into the Team Alaska end. Sticked aside by Nelius. Puck comes to center. To Hunziker on the near side now in the corner. Still has the puck and banks it off the boards and out. Spain in on the forecheck here as the Rough Riders go back. Spain able to control the puck. He's pinned to the boards though. Worrell comes in. Anderson sends a shot wide, rims around. Marcotte holds the zone. Rough Riders though control. Worrell out there with Marcotte and Spain, Mack and Anderson. Spain heads off as Yackel comes on. Rough Riders behind their own net. Worrell interrupts that clearing pass. Sticked and played out of the zone by the Rough Riders. Mack sends it back in. High hit in front of the Rough Riders bench there. Worrell in on the forecheck, disrupts the pass. Worrell and Marcotte in there. Rough Riders move it up the wall. Worrell still trying to get a hold of it. Rough Riders, though, move it to the far side. They've got a stretch pass opportunity. They had a guy on the far blue line. Couldn't get him the puck, though. Yackel takes that away. Yackel moves that back. Nelius got to watch behind him. He's got a player behind the play who was trying to make a play. Nelius' shot was saved by the goalie. He'll play it now for Yackel. Goes by him. Worrell after that. He's going to get to the puck first. Tries to center, but it splits the D and comes out of the zone. Nelius chases back after it. Nelius up to Marcotte. Marcotte tried to get Worrell in center, but he zigged when he should have zagged. Played behind the net by the Rough Riders goaltender. Up where Learman pinches in, holds the zone. Sherman out there now. Yackel and Marcotte still out. Learman and Nelius out. Learman back to play this. Nelius falls down on the blue line and the Rough Riders in alone. Learman goes behind the net. Chasing down the play. The Rough Riders still have it from the half wall. Down low now. They cycle up top. D-to-D pass from the blue line. A wrist a shot. Blocker decided by Djokovic. To the near side corner now behind the net. Nelius after that. Two Rough Riders on him though. Nelius goes down. Gonzalez out there with Stelrecht and Sherman. Puck fired in from the blue line and gloved down by Djokovic. He'll hang on for the whistle. Line change coming as Held, Hunziker, and Green come out. Anderson out there with Long. Face off to Djokovic's left here. Held in for the face off. Anderson back with it. He'll play it around for Hunziker. Hunziker from the half wall. Puck comes out of the zone. Rough Riders chase it back. Green and Hunziker in. Puck's in the neutral zone now. Rough Riders advance, gain the line. They'll pull up, send it deeper. Quick pass out front. Goes off one Rough Rider stick. Comes to Hunziker who chips it around. He's going to try to chase down his own dump in here. Hunziker in the corner with it. Green comes in to help. Rough Riders get possession and clear though. They're back 2-on-2 as Held back checks back. Puck comes to the Rough Riders on the near side of the cage. Shot didn't get anywhere though, and it's sent all the way down for an icing. Marcotte, Worrell, and Yackel out now. Mack and Learman out there on the back end. Marcotte in for the face-off. Puck's tied up. Rough Riders control. Up to the blue line. They'll send it deeper. Wraps around. Learman chasing after that. Rough Riders get to it in the corner, though. Play it deeper. From the dot now, the Rough Riders try to get to the slot. Cleared out by Team Alaska. This one's going all the way down. It'll go wide of the cage. No icing on the play, though. Rough Riders look to move it up the wall. Worrell tries to check him in. He dodges the check. Rough Riders come out of their zone now. Centering pass goes all the way through to the near side. Now from the blue line, Rough Riders send it to the far side dot. Fan on the shot. Learman, he fans on the pass up the wall. Puck bounces out to the blue line, held in by the Rough Riders. To the corner now, puck comes to Learman behind the net. He'll send it further around to the near side where Mack plays it up. And Worrell tried to clear that. Held in by the Rough Riders though. Behind the net now, they look to center it. Gloved down by the Rough Riders from the hash marks. Shot goes wide behind the goal line now. Tough angle shot. Played up by Marcotte to Worrell. Worrell gets it out of the zone. Yackel centers to Marcotte. He's through and into the zone now. Marcotte, he's all alone as his teammates went to change. Rough Riders exit the zone. Nifty footwork there as to take it from the skate to the stick. Taken away, though, is Nelius stood up his man. Nelius and Long out there on the blue line. Stelrecht, Gonzalez, Sherman out up front. Long back for this one now behind his own net. Rough Riders win the puck, though. Rough Riders from the near side hash mark, send it to the center. Skated around to the top of the circle now. They'll send cross ice to the far side. Shots deflected in front, didn't get through to Dukovic. Near side boards, Sherman's going to lift this out of the zone. Offside is the play as the Rough Riders bring the puck in to the zone. 8:54 left in the first. Score is 1-0. Team Alaska on top. The early power play goal from Mack. Stelrek, Sherman, Gonzalez, Nelius, and Long out. Puck won off the face-off by the Rough Riders. They try to send it into the zone, blocked by Nelius. They've got it in now. Whistle offside at the line again. Stelrek in for the neutral zone. Won again by the Rough Riders. They have trouble with the puck though. Send it into the zone where Nelius has it. He'll move it across for Long. Long clears it out of the zone. Rough Riders control though from their own blue line. Cross ice pass. Now they move it up. Nelius snags that. Sends it out of the zone. Right back in. Offside, so the Rough Riders tag up for Sherman. He's stood up at the line though. Puck's in the zone. Long comes in after it. Sherman has it. Sends it for Stelrek in the corner. Stelrek tried to center that, rolled off his stick though. Now the Rough Riders come out with numbers. 4-on-2 as they enter the zone. Sherman with the back check evens the numbers up a little bit. That shot's blocked aside by Anderson. Anderson out there with Long. Long changing now as Matt comes out. Stelrek into the zone. He's checked off the puck. Gonzalez and Sherman look for it. Shot on goal. That's in. Gonzalez sent that on net. The goaltender had it, bobbled it a little bit, and it popped past his shoulder and into the back of the net. 2-0 now. 7:57 left in the first period. Held Spain, Hunziker out with Mack and Anderson. Held in for the draw. Puck's controlled by the Rough Riders. They get the red line and send it in deep. Dukovic stops that behind the net. Mack comes to play it. Mack comes up the left wing boards, moves it for Held. Held in though, Rough Riders plays onside. Rough Riders send it deep. Anderson back to play that. He's got two Rough Riders on him. Puck comes loose. Held in to help. Rough Riders skate this towards the net. Centering pass goes all the way through to the near side though, where Hunziker picks it up. Spain able to clear the puck finally. Held with it now. Held, he's got Spain and Hunziker in the center. Tries to give it off, but broken up by the Rough Riders. They send it deep now. Behind their own net. Hunziker chases. Rough Riders clear to center. Learman has it. Learman out there with Nelius. Puck's up for Spain. He's in. Tries the centering pass, gets through, but Held can't collect it. Worrell out there now. He's not able to get a shot on that. Worrell with it behind the goal line, plays it around. Rough Riders get to that first, move it up the half wall, but Learman's there. Shot rims wide. Held in by Nelius at the line. Nelius sends it deeper. Rough Riders, though, able to clear the zone now. They've got a step. Played in the corner though. Nelius puts the check on, able to break that up. Puck's shot out of play. We'll have a whistle and a face-off in the defensive zone. Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell out there now. Anderson and Long come on. 6:33 left in the first. 2-0 is the score. Marcotte in for the face-off to Dukovic's right. One to the corner, Long has it. He'll send it around behind the net for Anderson. Quick up to Yackel, who clears the zone. Worrell's after this. He's got Marcotte in the center. Worrell with the toe drag around. He drops the shoulder, tries to bring it in front. Play's broken up though. Rough Riders have it. Yackel tries to make the check. Player dodges that. Anderson has it in his own end. Tries to move it up the wall, but the Rough Riders hold it in. Anderson now moves that to Yackel. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. Tries to chip it for Anderson. Goes just far for his stick. Anderson with it below the goal line now. Marcotte back on defense as Long and Marcotte are back. Rough Riders bring it into the Team Alaska end now. Shot, that's in, it looked like. Wow. Shot to the far side post, just hit the iron and must have bounced out. It was very close to a goal there. Pad save Djokovic on the shot from the far side circle. Marcotte has this puck knocked off his stick. He shifts it over to Worrell. Worrell looks to move it up to Yackel. He gets a touch on it, so no icing. Yackel racing in, puts the check on, but the Rough Riders pass the puck over. Stelreich after that now, he's out with Sherman. Learman and Mack as Yackel heads to the bench for a change. Stopped up behind the net by Djokovic. Mack advances it out now. He goes for the stretch pass to Gonzalez. He's got a step. He's in alone from the hash marks. The shot goes wide, though. Sherman into the corner. He's checked. Stelreich plays it deeper. Sherman's tied up. Whistle's blown. Not sure if there was a penalty call there. Official escorting Sherman along here. Not quite sure what's happening here. No clue what's happening here. It's Green, I guess. No, nobody in the box. Sherman heads to the bench. Held Hunziker and Green out there. This puck sent in by Mack. He's out with Learman as the defensive pair. Rough Riders play it from their own end. Mack not able to hold the line, but he'll send it in while his teammates tag up. Now they're in on the forecheck. Rough Riders clear though. Sent back in. Rough Riders still have it from their own blue line through Held's feet. Green interrupts the play at the defensive blue line. Rough Riders have it though, 2-on-1. Shot goes wide. Rough Riders have it from the hash marks. Now it's clear to Green. He chips it up. Hunziker's away. Not sure he can chase that puck down though. It goes all the way to the goal line. Tough angle shot from the goal line, comes aside. Green after that on the far side corner there, now sent deep. Rough Riders have it as Held chases. Hunziker on the forecheck. Puck rims up, held by Nelius at the line, but then poked out by the Rough Riders. Sent in by Green now. Held trying to come to the bench. Long gets in his way. Worrell and Marcotte and Yackel out there now. Nelius and Long. Sent in by the Rough Riders. Sticked aside by Djokovic. Near side corner is Long. He tries to put the check on, but the Rough Riders walked free of that. Worrell has it now. Near side boards off the glass and out. Rough Riders send it right back in. Hops over Long stick, but Nelius is there. He moves it up for Marcotte, but the Rough Riders hold that in. It was close to offside. Brought in by the Rough Riders. Now they skate through a couple defenders. Shot off the bar. No goal as they hit iron on that shot. Worrell to the near side now with it. They'll look to sending that pass up for Marcotte. Broken up by the Rough Riders. Nelius is back. Rough Riders charge in again. Centering pass. Pad save to Djokovic. Now Marcotte has it. Now we got a penalty coming to Yackel as the Rough Riders player goes down on the play. Hooking is the call, so Yackel to sit for the 2-minute minor for hooking. Penalty kill coming for Team Alaska. 3:02 left in the period. 2 minutes on the board for the penalty. Held, Spain, Mack, and Anderson out for the kill. Held in to take the draw. Puck's controlled by the Rough Riders. Now they look to get set up as they move it up top. Walk the blue line, back to the near side flank. It's going to skate it into the high slot and then dump to the blue line. Interchange there, wrist shot deflected high and wide. Rough Riders play it down low below the goal line. Walk to the net right out front. Shot is saved. Rough Riders have it now. Centering pass, quick one-timer. Blocked aside. Rough Riders have it again. From the blue line, walks around to the far side dot. Shot saved Djokovic. Then Spain plays it, or Mack plays it away. Max checked off the puck, unable to clear. Rough Riders hold the blue line. Shot on goal from up high as Dukovic hangs on to the save and gets the whistle. Team Alaska changes some personnel here as Worrell and Marcotte come out. Learman and Nelius come out as well. 1:09 left on the penalty kill. Marcotte in for the draw. Puck's won by the Rough Riders. They look to get set up and walk the blue line now to the far side hash marks and send it down low, play it right back. Walk to the dot, in further, shot save, loose in front, shot from the slot gets saved. Rough Riders have it on the near side now, walk to the middle, pass to the far side dot. That centering pass goes all the way through to the near side now. Rough Riders play catch with it, quick touch pass up, no shot on that one. Behind the net, Rough Riders try to center. Learman's able to get a hold of that and clear it all the way down. 28 seconds left on the penalty. Rough Riders start behind their own net. They bring it out now, pass to the center red line, gain the zone. Nelius ties up a man. Rough Riders overload though. Learman has it, rims it around. Marcotte's going to try to get to that. He's able to touch it out of the zone. Rough Riders chase again. Team Alaska changing as the Rough Riders call for the stretch pass during the change. Almost had it, but it comes to Anderson, who runs behind the net. Anderson's moves that up for Sherman. He gets a stick on it. Puck goes down. Stelrecht out there on the forecheck. He comes up with the puck. He's got Sherman, gives it to him. No shot, though. Stelrecht pivots with it. Not able to get a shot away again. Rough Riders send that one all the way down. No icing. Anderson and Mack back to play that. Move it up for Gonzalez. Gonzalez out there with Stelrecht and Sherman as the penalty's off now. Back to full strength. Sherman sends that one in deep. Stelrecht on to try to retrieve it in the corner, puts the hit on. Puck comes out of the zone. Sherman tries to tie that up. Anderson plays it up ahead. Stelrecht's going to dump it in. 18 seconds left in the period. Mack from his own blue line retreats back, chases the puck. Mack off the boards, held by the Rough Riders though. Penalty coming to Team Alaska as Gonzalez is going to go for the hook. Another hooking penalty. 7.4 left in the period. Gonzalez heads off for the 2-minute minor for hooking. Back to the penalty kill. Worrell, Marcotte, Learman, and Nelius out. Kill this for 7.4 seconds, and then we'll take a short break for the start of the second period. Rough Riders control, they walk around, move it back up to the blue line, from the blue line. Fanned on the pass, Worrell has it, he's going to send it out, and that's the period. Just a minute or so break here between periods. All right, second period to start. Penalty kill now. Marcotte, Worrell, Learman, and Nelius out. 1:48 left on the penalty. Second period underway at Midco Arena on the campus of Augustana University in Sioux Falls. Seating about 3,000 in this arena. Quick centering pass from below the goal line. Rough Riders one-timer goes in. Beats Djokovic on the power play goal. 2-1 now the score. 16:41 left in the second period. About halfway through this period, we'll pause and take a Zamboni break and resurface the ice. Held out with Hunziker and Green now. Anderson and Mack on the blue line. Rough Riders control off the draw, sent deep in their end. They chase back. Hunziker in after that. Rough Riders, though, able to pass and clear. Centering pass misses a man. Mack off to the far side boards to try to collect that. He's pursued by the Rough Riders player, though. Has a hard time holding on to the puck. Rough Riders have it. Centering pass broken up by Held. Anderson into the corner. Rough Riders have it there, though. Now from the corner of the Rough Riders. Defense activates. No pass comes through, though. Anderson pins a man. Mack goes to the wall. Quick centering pass. Nice save, Djokovic, able to shrug that one off as another one-timer from down low comes up. Pass from down low, and the Rough Riders skate into it with the one-timer. Save Djokovic. Rough Riders still in the zone, though. Anderson tries to check a man off, but they hold on to the puck. Rough Riders from the near side go cross ice. Wrist shot goes wide. Mack tries to play a man on the corner. Anderson now chases behind the net. Team Alaska having some trouble getting a hold of this and getting it out of the zone, though. Now sent out by Mack. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. Green after that. Mack, he's going to send it down. No icing on the play. Team Alaska gets some fresh legs out. Stelrex, Sherman, and Spain. Nelius and Long out there. Long's got to chase this back in his own end now. Goes off the back of the cage. Nelius tries to place it up further, but the Rough Riders get a hold of it. Behind the net now, Long tries to send it up off the glass, comes to Sherman at the half wall, who moves it for Spain in the neutral zone, off Spain's stick, deep into the Rough Riders zone. Spain behind the net. Spain with it from the far side corner, moves it up for Long. Long's shot off a stick in front and then gloved by the goaltender. And he'll hang on to it, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Rough Riders doing a good job of sending the man streaking in to get a one-timer on the low to high pass. This fired in by Long, wide of the net. Stelrecht after that, but the Rough Riders clear the zone. Into the corner. Stelrecht's there. He's tied up. Puck comes free to Long. Long kicks it away. He's checked hard. Sherman in there after it. In the corner, Rough Riders control. Puck's loose. Sherman not able to clear as the Rough Riders hold the blue line. Shot attempt from the blue line's off Sherman's stick. Comes to him now on the near side. Sherman's going to skate it out of trouble. Gets the red line. Sends it in and goes after it. Sherman with it again from the corner. He's checked from his knees, though. Sherman plays it up to Mack. Mack gets shot through. It's loose in front. Spain can't find it. Marcotte has it. Covered by the Rough Riders goaltender. Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell out there now. Mack and Learman. Marcotte's take the face-off on the far side. Puck goes to the corner. Rough Riders have it. They shovel it up, but Mack able to hold the blue line. He walks in. Wrister goes wide, rims up the near side. Learman tries to chase that down, but it's got by the Rough Riders and sent down where Djokovic plays it away from the forechecking Rough Riders player. Rough Riders have it from the dot now. Checked off the puck by Mack. Learman now at the end wall, in boards with it as Marcotte comes in to help. 2-on-2 battle on the end boards. Puck comes loose. Marcotte plays it behind the net. Worrell in deep in the corner after that. He lifts it up, but not out as the Rough Riders glove it down behind the net. Net's off now. Learman plays it up to Marcotte from Yackel. Marcotte's into the zone now, is looking for Worrell, but centering pass can't get through. Rough Riders control, skated out of the zone. From center ice now, the Rough Riders skated in. Toe drag, puck's loose. Shot saved Dukovic. Behind the net now. Puck comes to the near side where Green's on, and Green tries to shovel that out, but sticked down by the Rough Riders, now out of play into the Rough Riders bench. Held, Green, and Hunziker out there. Anderson and Long out as well. Face off just outside the Team Alaska zone. Held in for the draw. Rough Riders from their own blue line move across ice. Green not able to get a stick on that. Anderson plays it in the neutral zone. Rough Riders tie up on the boards and gain the Team Alaska end. Held with it. He tries to get it out. Held by the Rough Riders. To the far side corner. Long puts a check on a man. 2-on-2 battle there as Held comes away with the puck. Up to Hunziker. Hunziker skates it out of the zone. He's got Green going with him. 2-on-2 here. Hunziker gets by a man. Backhander in. Hunziker coast to coast there. Puts the backhander past the goaltender. Makes the score 3-1. Looked like Hunziker from Held, as Held made the defensive zone pass up to Hunziker, and then he just skated by everybody. Stelrex, Sherman, Gonzalez come out. Learman and Nelius take up position on the blue line. Rough Riders control the puck. They pass it smartly up and gain the zone. On the half wall now. Shot, pad, save. Dukovic comes to the near side. Rough Riders have it. Top of the circle. Shot deflected. High over the net. Learman after that. He chips it up the boards. Stelreck tries to play it out, but it's held in. Learman plays that back to his D partner, Nelius. He shovels off the boards up to Gonzalez. Still held in by the Rough Riders. Now it's out. Rough Riders, though, look to bring it right back in and do. Centering pass goes through. Gonzalez after that in the corner. Plays it around. Rough Riders have it, though, from the corner. Got a man cutting in. Rough Riders from the right point. Send a shot, goes wide. Behind the net now. Nelius puts the check on. Rough Riders look to walk out from below the goal line. Shot saved Dukovic, and he'll cover for the whistle. Stelrecht and Nelius having a little friendly conversation after the whistle. Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell out there. Mack and Anderson. Marcotte to take this face off to Dukovic's left. Anderson fires that hard around. Didn't have anybody breaking, though. Rough Riders back in their own end have it. They rim it around and bring it right out. Gain the zone. They have a step. Centering pass. No shot, though, as Mack broke that up. Mack trying to get his stick free. Puck's in his skates. Worrell has it. He chips it out of the zone. Nope, held in. Yackel makes the check. Worrell picks up the puck, skates it out. Reverses for Marcotte. Marcotte able to carry into the zone. He's got Anderson with him. Gives to him. Top of the circle. Anderson shot off the pipe. Far side post and just bounced out. Inch away from a goal there. On the nice play from Marcotte to Anderson. Puck's all the way down now as the Rough Riders taken to the boards by Long, though. Worrell there in the corner. He's tied up. Yackel comes in, plays it around behind where Anderson gets to it. Anderson has a moment to breathe, fires it out. That's going all the way down. No icing on the play, though, as Yackel pursues. Yackel trying to beat a man to the puck. Marcotte steps in, able to hold that in on the wall. Puck's loose there. Hunziker out now. Yackel takes a man to the boards. Nelius pinches in. Nelius has the puck roll off, though. Rough Riders clear the zone. 2-on-1 now if they hurry as Hunziker's back checking. Oh, Hunziker tries to make the diving play and block the pass, but the Rough Riders able to center it. And the backdoor play nets a goal for the Rough Riders. 1-goal game again here, 3-2, Team Alaska with the 1-goal lead. 9:47 left in the second period. Scoreboard in the building says first period, but it's the second. Rough Riders with some pretty effective passing. Held him for this try. He's out there with Green and Hunziker. Max skates this through the neutral zone and in. Learman's there. Puck comes across to the far side where Learman pinches in and has it in the corner now. Looks to center, nobody home. Rough Riders control. Behind their own net now, they settle things down. Look to break out. Puck's loose. Green sends that down for Hunziker. Off his stick, though. The Rough Riders have it behind their own net. Checked off the puck by Hunziker. Green comes in and lays the body. Learman sends it deeper. Rough Riders have it, though. Get it out of the zone. They bring it through center now. Lose an edge, and Learman takes control. Learman D to D here from Mac. Mac from his own end looks to stretch up to Hunziker. Gets the pass to him at the far blue line. Hunziker walks to the middle, across to Green. From the dot, Green puts the puck in the back of the net. Shoots far side. Beats the goaltender. All right, we're going to pause now for the Zamboni break. Team Alaska back on top by 2 goals. 8:58 left in the first period. All right, we're back for second period continuation here after the Zamboni break, so fresh ice. Marcotte, Yakel, Worrell out there, Anderson and Mack. Rough Riders push this into the Team Alaska end. Anderson ties it up though. Yakel comes free with it, moves to Worrell. Worrell back up to Yakel, cross for Marcotte. Marcotte gains the zone on the far side, tries to center. Yakel was kind of interfered with there though. Rough Riders up the wall, 2-on-1 now. Worrell needs to back check here, tie up a stick. All right, shot saved to Kovic. Anderson clears that up the wall. Rough Riders though have it in the neutral zone, fire it right back in. Cross corner, Max on that, he lifts it up. Out for Yakel. Yakel tried to get that from Marcotte, but too far for him. Rough Riders pull up at the line as the player was trying to tag up, and they go offside. Change the lines here. 8:12 left in the second period. Stelrek, Sherman, Gonzalez out. Long with Nelius cover the blue line. Puck sent in by the Rough Riders. Stopped up by Dikovic. He moves it over for Nelius. Chips it up for Gonzalez. He tries to move it out. Gets it to Sherman at the blue line. Sherman skates now. Sherman gets the red line. Dumps it in. Stelrek in after that. He's got it in the corner. Sherman comes and picks it up. Sherman checked off the puck. Sherman still battling with it, kicking it away. Sherman walking along the wall, trying to get free. 3 Rough Riders in there though. Stelrek up to Gonzalez. Now up to Long, who sends it deeper. Rough Riders get to that though in the corner, move it around behind the net. Gonzalez tries to get back to the near side. Rough Riders clear the zone. Through center now, tied up by Gonzalez. Rough Riders can't get in clean. Gonzalez has it now, sends it further down. He's checked hard up to the Rough Riders bench. Rough Riders send it up to the blue line and in. Goes past a player though, where Long is able to get it. Shoveled out by Gonzalez. Hunziker out there with Held. Long heads to the bench for Mack. Nelius trying to get a change. Gonzalez gets the change. Nelius stuck out there. Green comes on. Green able to make the play. Puck's in the referee's skates, but Hunziker comes out with it. Can't get through the line, so his teammates tag back up. Hunziker dances around one. Puck's knocked off his stick. Green has it roll away, though, and the Rough Riders clear. Mack in the neutral zone. Tried to lift that in off a Rough Riders player, though. Now Green through the legs sends it into the zone. Mack plays that deeper where Held gets a hold of it. Tries to center. Quick shot, Worrell misses the net. Learman out now, sends it deeper. Worrell in behind the Rough Riders net, plays it away from the check. Green comes in to help. Green and Worrell try to come up with it. Rough Riders do though, get it out of the zone. Long out there with Anderson now. Long is just gonna send it across ice. Rough Riders pick it up though. Charging into the zone, they send a shot that goes wide. Long to the near side, Spain's there. Spain out with Marcotte. Anderson loses his edge there and goes down. Worrell's able to play it out of the zone. Picked up by Spain at the neutral zone red line. Spain's checked down. Rough Riders fire it cross ice. Fan on the pass. Marcotte picks it up. Marcotte's got an opportunity to bring it to the net. The backhander goes wide though. Spain has it behind the net now. Rough Riders with it. Marcotte blows a tire out to the neutral zone though. Spain gets it to Anderson. Anderson gonna skate it into the zone. Checked on the wall. Spain tries to hold, but the Rough Riders clear. Rough Riders kind of fan on that pass. It trickles into the zone. Spain plays it from the half wall, lifts it high into the air and out of the zone. Bounces for Sherman. He can't quite get it, but Marcotte's there. Marcotte races in now. Top of the circle, shot saved by the Rough Riders goaltender. He'll hang on for the whistle. Stelrek, Yakel, Sherman out there. Nelius and Learman cover the blue line. Stelrek in for the draw. He's looking to draw it right back to Yakel. Rough Riders control though. Stelrek on the forecheck. Puck comes to Yakel, turns it around for Stelrek. He's trying to get to it. He's got 3 Rough Riders on him. The puck comes out of the zone. Learman to Nelius on the near side. Nelius up softly for Stelrek. Goes by him though. Rough Riders glassing out. Sherman's there. Sherman able to get by a couple people and take the puck away, clear the zone. Stelrecht was kind of interfered with. Stood up at the line, now sent in deep by the Rough Riders. Learman to play it. Fans on the pass, though. Rough Riders from the dot, blocked by Nelius. Rough Riders have it at the blue line now to the hash marks. Shot, stick save to Kovic. Puck's loose behind. Learman puts the hit on. Puck's off the glass, but not out. Blocked in front. Stelrecht gloves that to the near side boards, plays it up. Held in by the Rough Riders, though. Learman has a second now to breathe and is able to get the puck out of the zone. Yackel pursues that to the far side, half wall. Sent up the wall. Yackel tries to seal it, but it goes by him. Hunziker plays the puck. Yackel sent that in, held offside. Team Alaska up by 2 goals with the score 4-2, 3:59 left in the second period. Held Green and Hunziker out there. Hunziker plays the puck around, he's got Green. Hunziker shoots and scores from about the far side dot. Hunziker slips one past the goalie, gives Alaska the 3-goal lead. .353 left in the second. 5-2 now the score. Anderson and Mack out on the blue line. Held Hunziker Green up front. Held pushes that puck through, but the Rough Riders have it in their own end. Rough Riders through the neutral zone and in. They've got a man loose at center, but Anderson breaks up the play along the wall. They can't get the puck to him. Big shoulder put into Anderson. He goes down, held with it from the corner up to Hunziker. He's got Green breaking. Looks to move it across, though, for Mack, who chips it past a player. Mack into the zone. He'll pull up, though. Rough Rider player loses an edge and goes down behind the net. Team Alaska tries to center. Rough Riders out with numbers now, 3-on-2. Worrell trying to back check. Rough Riders fire a shot, stick save to Kovic. Behind the net, Rough Riders look to center, broken up by Worrell to the corner now. The Rough Riders have it. Centering pass through the crease all the way to the near side. Blue line, Rough Riders have it. They'll send it deeper from the hash marks now. Twisted deeper again as the Rough Riders cycle. Now a quick centering pass and a shot from the high slot. Shouldered aside by Dukovic. Puck past Worrell here as the Rough Riders go D to D. Shot, stick save, rebounds loose. Worrell has it. He can't get his stick free. He's tied up. Held in to help. Rough Riders have it at the net. Great save to Kovic. Rough Riders tried to stuff that home. Far side shot, whistles wide. Rough Riders controlling the play here. Long ties up the man behind the net. Puck comes to Held. Held shovels it back for Long. Long, he's just going to fire this one down. It's going to go wide of the cage. Icing is the call. Team Alaska tired. Changes the lines. Marcotte, Yackel, Worrell out there. Learman and Nelius as well. Rough Riders pushing the pace of play here as Team Alaska was trapped in their own end for quite a while. Marcotte on the draw. Nelius spins off a check, able to get that out as Yackel pursues it through the neutral zone. Rough Riders from their own end. Yackel on the forecheck. Gets by Worrell. Rough Riders up to the blue line and out. Rough Riders have a pretty good rush play. They move it into center. No shot, though, as the play is broken up. Up to Worrell on the half wall. He chips it by. He's hit up high. No call. Worrell tries to keep that in. Rough Riders get it out, though. No plays offside. Well, maybe not. As Worrell knocks a man down, he's got the puck. Worrell skates it in, loses it. I think he was looking for Yackel on the far side there. Kovic to Learman, across to Nelius now. He's got a second. Tries to play it out. Stick down by the Rough Riders, though. They lose it at the line. Have to tag up. Through the neutral zone now, chipped it around Marcotte. He comes up with the puck, though. Tries to go up for Yackel, blocked down by the Rough Riders. Worrell shovels out aside for Yackel from the center red line. Cross for Learman, cutting in. Lehrman from the half wall down low now. He'll take it behind the net. Lehrman's kind of alone as his team is changing though. Now on is Spain and Stelrek. That shot from Gonzalez blocked aside. Stelrek in the corner now with it. He's got two Rough Riders on him. They come away with it. Send it cross ice where they pick it up at their own blue line. Over skate. Spain almost able to pick that up. Stelrek with the check. Leaves it for Long. Long charging up. Seals the wall. Gonzalez with it in the neutral zone now. Gets it into the offensive zone. Gonzalez twists, try to come up with that puck. Man is tripped. No call there as Rough Riders player went down. Anderson fires a shot through, stick to side. Gonzalez tries to center it. Loose right in front. Spain is there, but he can't get a shot away. Gonzalez with the check. Rough Riders exit the zone with speed. Long one-on-one, ties up the man. Centering pass comes through though. Held at the blue line, now it's out. Stelrek on the forecheck in the neutral zone here. Rough Riders send it in. Icing, nope, we'll get the whistle for the period. All right, third period coming at you in just a couple minutes. All right, set to drop the puck on the third period here. Held, Hunziker, Green out there. Nelius and Lehrman out. Rough Riders in their own end. Puck's held in by Held. He centers for Hunziker. He gets a step, brings it to the net. Backhand is saved by the Rough Riders goaltender. Rush and the breakout from the Rough Riders is pretty high speed. Held in for this face-off. Hunziker can't get to it. Now he checks a man to the boards. Held comes in. Puck's battled for. Rough Riders sneak it out. Green tries to hustle back. Rough Riders coming through the neutral zone with speed. Offside at the line though. Puck's one back. Lehrman has it in his own end. He'll move it across for Nelius. Nelius looks to go up the wall. Rough Riders hold it in. Pushed out by Held though. Now from center, Rough Riders turn, reverse, right to the blue line and fired in. Wide of the net though. Lehrman has it now behind the goal. He'll skate it up, chip it out. Rough Riders again controlling the neutral zone. Send it right back in on net. Pad save to Kovic as he plays out to the corner. Lehrman wraps it around for Green. Green, he's got Hunziker on the far side, gives it to him. Hunziker pulls up, tries centering for Held, broken up by the Rough Riders on glass and out. Goes by Mack. Rough Riders with speed into the zone, broken up by Anderson though, and Mack's able to recover and pick that up. Sends it cross ice, bouncing down towards the goal line. No icing on the play. Rough Riders fire it up, stretch pass all the way to the blue line. Anderson's there, tries to take a man down. He was being held. Marcotte out there, he's in the corner with Anderson. Worrell out there as well with Yackel. Anderson and Mack still out on D. Chipped up by Yackel. Worrell trying to chase. He's got one man to beat if he can get to the puck. Rough Riders tie him up though. Puck's loose. Marcotte tries to get in there. Yackel almost had the puck, but the Rough Riders sticked it aside. All the way down now. Icing's the call. Long out with Nelius now. It's a defensive pair. Marcotte set for the face-off. Rough Riders control off the draw. Quick pass, gets out of the zone, goes all the way down. Icing is the call. We'll redo that face-off. .57 in the third. Team Alaska on top, 5-2. Yackel in for this draw now as he's got Marcotte behind him to the left. Wins it back to him. Marcotte sends it deeper. Rough Riders get a hold of it though and able to get it up to the blue line and out. Stretch pass broken up by Nelius. I'm not sure how that was onside, but no whistle. Sent down by Team Alaska anyway, so no worries there. 3 guys below the hash marks here as the Rough Riders look to stretch that. Instead it goes for another icing. Change the lines here as Sherman, Stelrek, Gonzalez come out. Long, Nelius still out there. Stelrek in to take the draw. Stelrek wins that to Sherman. Sherman turns away, or Gonzalez turns away from pressure. He's got Sherman behind the net, centering pass. Gonzalez tries to fight through. Rough Riders have it though. Nelius controls it in the neutral zone, goes cross ice for Long. From his own blue line, Long up to Sherman. He's checked. Stelrek in after that. Rough Riders retreat to their own end though and send it cross ice from their own blue line. Now they move it up, picked off by Stelrek though. Stelrek tried to give that to Sherman, but the Rough Riders picked it off. Rough Riders offside at the line. Mack and Learman out there on the blue line now. Stelrek in for the face-off. Tied up off the draw, pushed back where Learman recovers it. From his own end, Learman up for Gonzalez. It gets out of the zone, but sent right back in by the Rough Riders. No icing on that. Tkovic settles behind the net. Mack comes around with it, tries to get Sherman. Pass off his toe of his stick, though. Drifts all the way down. Hunziker out there now with Held and Green. Hunziker on the forecheck. Rough Riders drop it back, though. Now they lose it. That looked like a trip on Hunziker, but he gets away with the puck. He's got it, tries to get it across to Held. He's got Green, goes all the way up top for Mack. His shot's blocked. Hunziker after that. Near side boards, Rough Riders come up with it. And they'll advance it out of the zone. Picked off by Mack in the neutral zone, though. Sent up, Held chips it deeper. Rough Riders complete a change. They go cross ice, misfire on the pass. Green has to wait for his teammates to tag up, though. Green fires it in. Held going in after that. Gets to the corner, makes the check. Held sends it deeper where Green picks it up. He's got Worrell at the middle. Can't get it to him, though, so Rough Riders break up the pass. Puck's cleared up and pass Long at the blue line. He's got Anderson back. Long's pass broken up by the Rough Riders. They carry in now, 2-on-2. Shot goes wide, near side corner. Rough Riders have it. Long with the check. Wrapped around by the Rough Riders. Green trying to get to that. Checks a man. Rough Riders come up with the puck, though. Rough Riders from the blue line. They go D to D. Fire it in on net, wide. Behind the net, Long tries to shovel that up the boards to Green. Green's just going to hammer it. Worrell in the foot race now, tries to win that puck. Tie with the Rough Riders there. Now he's tied up with 2. Spain comes in and plays the body as Marcotte gets the puck on the half wall. Rough Riders have it though, glass and out. Learman back to recover that. He's out with Nelius. Marcotte, Spain, and Worrell out there. Puck sent deep. Spain in after it. Rough Riders get to it first. Marcotte comes in to seal the high play. Rough Riders reverse. Spain there plays past Worrell. Now the Rough Riders exit the zone. They got a chance 2-on-2 here. Centering pass goes all the way through to the far side. Marcotte has it from his own blue line to Worrell now. Worrell gains the zone, takes it wide, sends it deeper. Marcotte after that in the corner, shovels it up high for Nelius. Nelius sends a shot, goes all the way across corner. Spain trying to get to that, checks a man to the boards. Worrell puts a man in the boards. Rough Riders though into the zone where Marcotte nicely takes that off his pads right to his stick. Tries to play it out, but blocked down by the Rough Riders. They play it deeper. Mack to play that, runs it behind the net now. Mack with it from the hash marks. He's just gonna lift it out and down. We'll get icing on the play. 10:59 left in the game, 5-2 still to score. Stelrecht out there with Sherman and Yackel. Anderson and Long on the blue line. Long plays that off his skate to his stick, has to chase it to the far side, plays it back for Anderson. Anderson lifts it up and out, goes through everybody and all the way down. Stelrecht hustling to get in on the forecheck, able to finish his check. Puck comes to Sherman, now to Yackel. Yackel tries the behind the back pass. Rough Riders pick that off though. Anderson from the red line, he's gonna rush it in. Anderson shot whistles just over the bar. Sherman has it now from the hash mark. Sherman plays it deeper for Yackel. Yackel takes a look, spins away from pressure. Yackel up high for Long. Long has it, sends it through, gets blocked in front though. Rough Riders clear it out. Anderson breaks it up though, right back into the zone is Anderson. Anderson tries to drop for Yackel, goes through him though. Rough Riders coming out into the zone. They drop it off from the half wall now. Rough Riders in the corner, go up to the blue line. Back down, he'll let it go behind the net. The Rough Riders with it now. Centering pass, one-timer, blocked in front. Long has it. Long loses the puck. Tries to reverse it around, but the Rough Riders pick it off. Shots blocked by Long. Near side boards, Long still after that. Long again with it. Long can't quite get much wood on the pass, but it gets to Yackel, who moves it across for Held. Hunziker holds up at the line, stays on side. Pass broken up by the Rough Riders. As Held tried to center for Yackel. Nelius pokes that puck away, and a great play on the blue line. Now Held looks to carry in, gives to Nelius, rushing in. Nelius, shot from the hash marks, just goes over the net. Goaltender may have got a piece of that. Green in on the forecheck. Rough Riders move it up to their blue line, now out through center. Offside are the Rough Riders. Face off to come outside the zone. Stelrecht, Sherman, Gonzalez out. Learman and Nelius. Stelrecht in for the draw. Sherman gets possession of that, gets it to Gonzalez. He loses a tire trying to get into the zone. We got a whistle. Penalty for tripping. So Gonzalez didn't blow a tire, he was tripped. 2-minute minor penalty to the Rough Riders for tripping. 8:50 left in the game. Team Alaska to the power play. Held, Marcotte, Yackel, Hunziker, and Anderson out there. Held set to take the face-off. Hunziker is able to play it back for Anderson. Anderson sends it all the way around. Yackel pinches in. Puck's loose up high. Marcotte, though, not able to hold it in as he hustled over to try to get there. Hunziker back in his own end to play this. take it behind the net, leave it for Anderson. Anderson picks it up, gets the legs moving, comes out with speed. Through the neutral zone now, Anderson. Referee got in the way of that play. Anderson and the Rough Riders player goes down. Dukovic plays it behind the net. He'll settle it. Yakel's going to pick that up, skate it up the left wing boards. Yakel has the puck roll off his stick, sent all the way down on goal by the Rough Riders. Had to be sticked aside by Dukovic. Hunziker with it now behind his own net. He looks to come out of the zone, detaches from the puck, comes to Yakel, who sends it in. Yakel catches an elbow there in the neutral zone. No call. Marcotte with it. Hunziker tried to center. Rough Riders pick that off. Yakel trying to angle the player off. Anderson's there. 56 seconds left on the power play. Anderson tied up on the wall with the Rough Riders player. Hunziker comes up with it, chips it to Yakel. Yakel cross ice for Held. Held with it back to Hunziker. Hunziker through center now, glides across the line. Puck's lost to the Rough Riders though. They clear the zone all the way down. Dukovic is going to play that up for Learman. Gonzalez out there now. We get a whistle. Too many men on the ice, I think, for Team Alaska. That's an unfortunate penalty as Team Alaska takes the bench minor for too many men. Have to clean up those changes. Yakel heads to the box to serve the bench minor penalty for too many men on the ice. So 32 seconds left of what was a power play now becomes 4-on-4. And then the Rough Riders head to the power play. They've got one already on the power play. Held, Spain, Mack, and Learman out on this 4-on-4 for 32 seconds. Mack has it, goes behind the net to Learman. Learman from the corner, lifts it up and out of the zone. Icing is the call. So we'll redo the defensive zone faceoff. Spain in to take the face off. Learman able to control the puck. He's checked off though, but Spain comes through with it. Up the near side boards now. Spain with speed cuts to the middle. Loses the puck though, regathers. Now he'll retreat to the neutral zone, moves it across from Mack from the blue line. Mack has it. Mack looks to skate this in. Up the right wing boards, Mack tries to play off the check. Rough Riders had a man all alone in the neutral zone calling for the puck. Pass through to Held. Held shoots, deflected aside by the goaltender. Mack has it now. His shot deflected off the equipment of a Rough Riders player. Learman sends it in, blocked aside by the goaltender. Nelius out now with Stelrek. Sherman comes out. So Stelrek, Sherman, Learman, and Nelius. Puck wraps all the way around and out of the zone. Stelrek was chasing that, but then had to pull up as they're on the penalty kill now. 48 seconds left on the kill. This Team Alaska's shorthanded here. Wraps all the way around behind Dukovic. Nelius there to play it. He's overloaded though. 3 Rough Riders players on him. They come away with the puck. Move it up to the blue line. Look to get set up now from the half wall. They interchange. Take the puck to the top of the circle, then to the dot, cross ice. Pass though goes through the Rough Riders player. No shot attempt. Rough Riders looking for that one-timer on the weak side. Pass comes through. Rough Riders control from the half wall. Skate it to the dot, cross ice, one-timer. Shot goes high over the cage. Didn't connect on the one-timer. Looking again. Up high now. Back, top of the circle, walks in. Shot blocked by Nelius. Great job there by Sawyer Nelius. Stelrek away with this now. He's got one man to beat. Gives that off to Yakel, whose shot. Goaltender didn't quite know where it went, but he made the save. Rebound was loose. Rough Riders come through the neutral zone with speed now. Anderson tries to defend that. Rough Riders in. Dukovic was down, tied up with a Rough Riders player, and they had an open net at that shot, but they put it over the bar high. Marcotte's checked off the puck here. Puck comes out of play. Marcotte, Yackel, Worrell, Anderson, and Mack out there now. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as the penalty's no longer on. Marcotte in for the draw. Rough Riders win it though. Looking for that quick breakout pass. Rough Riders immediately on the win of the faceoff. Had a guy fly in the zone, but the pass is too strong. Icing on the play. We'll redo the faceoff. Referee drops the puck. Marcotte pushes out of side, but Yackel wasn't there anymore. Rough Riders through the neutral zone now with it. They carry in onside. Puck to the far side. Anderson tries to get to that. Puck's loose. Rough Riders have it now. Anderson checks a man. Rough Riders behind the cage with it. Mack defends the man into the corner. Playing like we're shorthanded here, but it's 5-on-5. As the Rough Riders control the zone. Anderson knocks a man off the puck, and Marcotte's there to pick it up. Marcotte up to Worrell. Worrell's checked at the blue line, though. Puck does come out. Yackel applying pressure in the neutral zone. Rough Riders deal it off, though. Send that all the way down. Icing will be the call. So Rough Riders misfire on the pass. Change the lines here is Held, Green, and Hunziker come out. Nelius is out there with Long on the defensive pairing. Held in for the draw. He's got Hunziker to his right. Held wins that back. Long steps into it. Does not. Fans on the shot though. Long has it now back in the neutral zone. They'll play it for Nelius. Nelius is pressured. Rough Riders interrupt his pass. Cleared out of the zone now. Green gets a stick on that and able to get it out of the zone. Hunziker looks to forecheck here as the Rough Riders push it right around now. Rough Riders back in the neutral zone, their own blue line now. They've got it. Cross ice they go. Held can't reach that one before the Rough Riders send it down further. Hunziker after that. Held in at the line by Green. Held plays that. He's checked by the Rough Riders. Big shoulder into him. Knocks him off the puck. Hunziker after it. Rough Riders play it behind the cage. Green skates over. Green finishes his check. Knocks a man's helmet off. I don't think there's a penalty call there. Green with a nice finished his check there though. Rough Riders player is down. Now he's up. Shaken up on the play as Green laid the big hit. Pause in the action. 3 minutes left in the game here. Spain, Sherman, Gonzalez out. Nelius and Learman. Spain in to take the draw. Spain wins it back. Learman plays it. Moves it across for Nelius. Does a good job controlling that pass. It was in the air. Spain with it. Held in by Learman. Learman sends it into the corner. Offside. Team Alaska has to tag up. Rough Riders skate that out of the zone. Send it through. No icing. Kovic plays it to the corner where Nelius is checked. Gonzalez checks him in. Comes through as Spain. Rough Riders from the blue line send it in. Pad save to Kovic. Miscue there as Learman has to step into it. He'll skate it through center now. Across the line, dump it in. Wraps all the way around. Rough Riders play it from their goal line. Learman up on the forecheck. Spain, I'm sorry, up on the forecheck. Sherman tries to play that across for Spain. It's broken up. Anderson with it now from the neutral zone. Carries into the zone. Rough Riders have the puck. Gonzalez with a check on the wall. Spain comes free with it. Puck's loose in the middle. Spain's knocked down. Anderson's going to get to that puck. If fire a shot in, goes wide. Loose in front again. Rough Riders have it now, though. They look to come out. 2-on-2 as Gonzalez back checks. Penalty here. Tripping is the call. Anderson heads to the box. Minor penalty, tripping. So a minute 42 left in the game. It'll all be shorthanded here. Marcotte, Learman, Mack, Worrell out there to kill the penalty. 1:42 remains. One back by Marcotte, tried to send out by Mack, but the Rough Riders just get a stick at the blue line and hold it in. They play catch now. From the half wall, they move it up to the point. Fans on the puck, able to regather though and send it across. Up top from the blue line now, they go to the far side boards. All the way across. Near side boards with it now. Down low from the goal line, Rough Riders centering pass goes all the way through the crease and up the wall. Able to hold it in. Pass blocked by Marcotte. Rough Riders hold the blue line though. Near side boards, they walk it in, play it down low to the goal line, then the give and go play. In front, it's loose. Stojkovic with the save though. Nets off now. .9 seconds left in the game. Neelius and Learman head out. I think we got a timeout call here. So we'll sit tight for a minute so teams talk it over. Stelrecht and Sherman, Mack and Learman out to kill this penalty. 1:17 left on the penalty, but only 58.9 left in the game. Rough Riders control it. Up high, they move it to the slot. Quick pass to the side. One-timer goes wide. Unable to hold the line though. Goalie is out now as they're 6-on-4, sorry. Rough Riders skated in, drop pass, centering pass. Checked off the puck by Stelrecht. Now shot goes wide, whistles to the side where Sherman lifts it up. Glove down by the Rough Riders, but Sherman able to get it out. Sherman putting pressure on. He'll retreat now. Rough Riders send it in. Not sure how that was onside, but they're there. Learman with it. He's checked in the corner, knocked down. Two Rough Riders on him. Rough Riders with the puck. Stelrecht can't clear it. 8 seconds left. Broken up by Stelrecht though. There we go. Now Stelrecht gets to clear. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. Team Alaska with the win, 5-2 over the Rough Riders.
You need to do this for professional.